Hi guys, I'm Simon C. Welcome to this new Artificial Intelligence Radar. Today we talk about finding blind spots in artificial intelligence for driverless cars, how enterprise AI implementation grew of 270% over the last 4 years, and an AI Facehugger for Alexa that protects your privacy. A novel model developed by MIT and Microsoft researchers identifies instances in which autonomous systems have learned from training examples that don't match what's actually happening in the real world. And the goal is to have these ambiguous situations labeled as blind spots so that engineers could use this model to improve the safety of artificial intelligence systems, such as driverless vehicles and autonomous robots. The AI systems powering driverless cars, for example, are trained extensively in virtual simulations to prepare the vehicle for nearly every event on the road. But sometimes the car makes an unexpected error in the real world because an event occurs that should but doesn't alter the car's behavior. The solution? Well, the idea is to use humans to bridge that gap between simulation and the real world in a safe way, so we can reduce some of those errors, says field author Ramya Ramakrishnan, a graduate student in the Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Laboratory. In particular, to identify these blind spots, the researchers used human input to oversee an artificial intelligence as it goes through simulation training and to give feedback on any mistakes that the system makes. The human feedback can then be compared with the AI training data to identify any situation where the AI needs more or better information to make safe and correct choices. The researchers validated their method using video games with a simulated human correcting the learned path of a non-screen character. But the next step is to incorporate the model with traditional training and testing approaches for autonomous cars and robots with human feedback. Gartner's 2019 CIO survey of more than 3,000 executives in 89 countries found that the deployment of artificial intelligence has tripled in the past year, rising from 25% in 2018 to 37% today, a 270% increase from 2015. Meaning that organizations across all industries use artificial intelligence in a variety of applications. The reason for this big jump is that artificial intelligence capabilities have matured significantly, and thus enterprises are more willing to implement the technology. We still remain far from general AI that can wholly take over complex tasks, but we have now entered the realm of AI augmented work and decision science, what we call augmented intelligence, said Chris Howard, Distinguished Research Vice President at Gartner. CIOs have realized that sustainable digital transformation and task automation go hand in hand, but their organizations still struggle with acute talent shortage. In fact, 54% of respondents to a Gartner Research Circle survey view skill shortage as the biggest challenge facing their organization. In order to stay ahead, CIOs need to be creative, Mr. Howard says. If there is no AI talent available, another possibility is to invest in training programs for employees with backgrounds in statistics and data management. Okay, now the Alexa's Facehugger. Björn Karman and top designer Tore Knudsen have created Alias, a teachable parasite that is designed to give more control over their smart assistants, both when it comes to customization and privacy. Through a simple app, the user can train Alias to react on a custom wake word sound, and once trained, Alias can take control over your home assistant by activating it for you. Project Alias is a crowdsourced privacy shield that takes the form of 3D printed housing that attaches to the top of a smart speaker, reports VentureBeat. Inside, a Raspberry Pi powered microphone and dual speaker combo produce white noise that prevents the target speaker from activating. An offline voice recognition algorithm trained using TensorFlow, Google's open source machine learning framework, disables the static when Alias recognizes a custom wake phrase, allowing anyone who knows the magic words to use it normally. There's an instructables page to show you how to make it yourself, and the source code is on GitHub. For the design of Alias, Carman and Knudsen said that they looked at how cordyceps, fungus and viruses can appropriate and control insects to fulfill their own agendas and were inspired to create their own parasite for smart home systems. We started Project Alias to demonstrate how maker culture can be used to redefine our relationship with smart home technologies by delegating more power from the designer to the end users of the products, said the two designers. Project Alias won't allow privacy concerns about voice assistants anytime soon, as is probably right. Indeed, two surveys from Accenture and PricewaterhouseCoopers found that a lack of trust in the makers of artificial intelligence assistants could become a hindrance to consumer adoption. Okay guys, it's all for today. See you for the next session of AI Radar. Bye.